Hello everybody, this is Crestfallen Boy, and today I am going to be starting a casual walkthrough of Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. In this walkthrough, we're just going to basically, take our time, explore, just make it real casual. We're not going to try to do anything crazy. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some strategies that worked for me when I was playing through this game. I've actually beaten it about 3 or 4 times now. And I'm actually trying to work on getting the secret ending. And that's what I'm going to be doing in this playthrough. I've really enjoyed this game. This is a phenomenal game. I have enjoyed every minute of it. It's just been a great ride, and I'm excited to bring this kind of take a step back, and just relax and start a new character. Because I've run into the higher NG cycles, and so it's gonna be nice to just have a fresh character. So I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna skip a lot of the long cutscenes. I may play some of the dialogue, but if you want it more in depth with all of the cutscenes, I would highly recommend that you watch Marcus or Epic Name Bro. He's starting him. He has a walkthrough where he's doing the lore of the game and all. I mean, I like the lore and all, but I'm more of a gameplay guy myself, so I might talk a little bit about the lore, but not a whole lot. So let's get started, shall we? Okay. I recommend that you play it with the English text and the default of Japanese. I mean, it just seems more authentic in Japanese, so definitely play it that way. So that's my first tip. And with that being said, let's get started. Alright, we're going to go ahead and skip all of that. And we're going to jump right into it. When we get to the actual game, I'm going to have to change the settings to, because my colors, the HDR did not import on YouTube very well, so I'm going to have to actually go back and turn the HDR off. So, we're going to do that. And now here we are, we're in the realm. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn the HDR off. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. And I'm going to kind of play around with my TV settings here. Brighter, we got normal. I highly recommend if you have a TV that has game mode, I highly recommend that you play it with game mode on, because it turns off a lot of the input lag, which is really good. Okay, the image in the right is barely visible, so we're gonna brighten that up a little bit. Okay, so I think we're gonna turn the music down just a little bit. Voice is high, sound effects are, whatever. Alright, so I think we're ready to go. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Ornamental letter, a letter thrown into a well. Kiro's wolf, your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. So, right off the bat, the first main tip that I can give you is play the game stealthily. It's almost like you want to try to thin out as many of the enemies as you can. You don't want to take on multiple enemies at once. So anyway, as you can see, the level design is really nice, man. I love it. It's a farm soft staple. Okay. Definitely pay attention to the tutorial pop-ups that will come up. You can do the little peek if you want. But we're actually going to just crouch through the grass.
井戸底におるあの忍び、特に枷などしておりませんが、構わぬのでしょうか。
大事ない。刀もなく気力すらない。奴はもうただのふぬけよ。
Okay. Take your time. Don't get in a rush. Alright, this is a really neat mechanic. The eavesdrop.
君櫓が今宵も月に照らされておる。巫女様はまた月明かりで書をお読みかの。
そうじゃな。まだほんの子供という囚われとは気の毒なことじゃ。
ああ、源一郎様も何かお考えがあるのだろうが。
Okay. Remember, you want to stay in the grass. Take your time. This game is meant to be played stealthily. I mean, you're not a tank. You're not a warrior. You're a shinobi. You know, you use whatever the game provides you. Okay. Alrighty. Nice little view of the moon there, and you see a little drop. You just jump over that. And we'll proceed forward. And we will see our child. I really like that, the way he looks at you when he sees you. It's really. Alright, so he gives you the Kusaba Maru, a katana given by Kira, the Divine Hero, a heirloom of the Hirata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of the wolf. So, a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. A mantra, the blade itself, may manifest. Sweet. Thank you, sir.
狼よ、傷を負っておるようだな。そうだ、そなたにこれを託そう。薬水のひょうたんだ。これで傷を癒してくれ。
Okay, now we get our healing gourd, which is basically functions as our Estus flask.
その後大事はないか。
その後とは。
あの世のこと覚えておらぬのか。
はい。
いや、司祭は後にしよう。今はこのアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ。
御意。
堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に
really good,
城
man.
外への抜け穴がある。一心様よりそう聞いたことがある。まずはその橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたらそうだな、足の歯笛で合図をくれるか。ほら昔聞かせてくれたであろう。こうピーッとな。その音を頼りにそなたのもとへ行こう。狼よ、そなたからも何かあるのか。
Okay, you can choose to give him the charm. Anytime you finish the game once, if you give him that, it will if you do a block, you'll take chip damage. I highly recommend you don't do this.
Yeah.
Because it makes the game much more tougher. So definitely don't do that. Now, if you want to, once you beat the game and you want to have a little more extra challenge, then yes, by all means. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip our healing gourd. Remember, we only have one use right now, so but there is an item up here that you can use to heal. Nice pellet here. And I'm gonna go ahead and equip it here, and we'll go ahead and use it. And it'll give us a little HP boost. So we're gonna get one-shotted when we get out there and start fighting. Alrighty. It's not as big a boost as you need it to be, but it's much better than nothing.
堀に沿って進んだ橋の下に城外への抜け穴が。このアシナの城見つけたら足の。
Okay, again, he wants you to give him a charm. Don't do that. And to talk about the charm. Okay, the charm, the part with it means facing the path of hardship beyond that and do it for. So, definitely don't want to do that. So, we're going to hold on to it. Alright, Shinobi aimed to break apparent posture, so let's do this. First off, we're gonna go ahead and stab this doofus. R1 is attack. Now these guys can basically get broken pretty easily. Now this guy right here you're gonna have to deflect. Once you do that, you get a nice little death blow here. Alright. By locking onto your target and keeping the enemy in front of you. So yes, you want to keep everybody in front of you as much as you possibly can. You can come up here and kill this guy too if you want. Doesn't matter. I don't think that there's an item up here, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. So yeah, you can switch just like you would in sources. Alright, you don't want to get bombarded, you know, because what happens is you can pretty much get hurt. So definitely want to watch out. Okay, so we don't really have very much healing, so we're gonna fight this guy up here. This is the very first mini boss that the game introduces to you, so we're gonna go ahead and heal up. Just in case, you know. But basically what he's gonna do is he's gonna teach you how to counter. You wanna draw him down here. Alright, so I just got posture broken. He doesn't have very much posture. And you can just basically break him pretty easily. But yes, you want to block as much as you can. Alright, so he just did a counter attack right there. And that's it, pretty much it. Yeah, he's definitely one of the easier mini bosses in the game, that's for sure. You got a pellet there. And you're gonna get another one. Oh, fistful of ash, I'm sorry. Alright, so you can either go this way, or you can come across the tree branch, it doesn't matter. I always just do the tree branch, because it's a little bit easier. Okay. And as you can see, we're back out the way we came. Okay. Alright, so we'll go over here and run after this guy. Alright, get that guy out of the way. And so that pretty much concludes the tutorial. The only thing we got left now is to fight, quote unquote, the tutorial boss. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He is definitely... He's very tough. He's basically a boss that you're gonna, you know. He teaches you mechanics in the fight that you haven't really been taught yet. So he's really not meant for somebody to beat. You can beat him. There are people that do beat him. I'm gonna try to beat him, but I'm not gonna make any promises that I'll be able to do it. So. But if you die, you know, it's basically like the werewolf in the clinic in Bloodborne. I mean, you're not really supposed to beat him. And you basically, you know, start the game then. So, you know, we'll keep this cutscene. We'll talk to Kyo. Alright, let's go onward. I'm going to play a little bit of this cutscene, but then I'm going to skip it. Just for time purposes. I'm trying to keep my videos about an hour long. You know, and I'll try to stream as much as I can, for sure. I just wanted you to kind of get a look at Junichiro. Here's our opponent.
お重への墓前以来か。
There's our opponent, Junichiro.
私は
Alright, there goes my wolf. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so, main thing I want to do is I want to... So as you can see, that's a mechanic that really hasn't been taught to you yet. And that's another mechanic that we haven't really been taught yet. Doing it fairly decent. Alright, you can hold block to alright, and we can do a death blow. So we did make it to phase 2, but I'm not very hopeful. See, we don't have the Mercury counter, and that's what messes me up. Is we don't have that move that we really need. But anyway, so basically, you know, he does, you know, his normal thing, and we get our arm chopped off, and we move on. So, yeah, don't worry about losing to him. You know, he's not really meant to be beat, unless you know, played the game a million times and memorized his moveset. But sometimes I forget that the Mercury counter is a skill ship unlock, and so you cannot really use that. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Tree? You can't really use the Mercury counter in that fight, and that's basically what got me killed, is the fact that I didn't have it unlocked. And I really think that that's not cool, you know. But again, like I said, he introduces concept that you really haven't been taught yet. Me personally, I feel like the Mercury counter should have been a part of our original moveset. However, I'm not a game designer. You know, it's whatever. Alright, so as you can see, we wake up here, we get our prosthetic arm, and we get to our first NPC aside from the Divine Arrow.
お前さん、名は何と言え。その目、さしずめ、任に敗れた狼といったところか。言えぬ。それが忍びじゃな。わしは仏を掘らなきゃなら。お前さんは
Alright, we'll just ask him how we got here.
ここにいる。ただ。
So he dragged us here. He couldn't let us get eaten by a pack of dogs. And how long was I asleep? Okay. The Divine Heir is alive, and he's been held prisoner at National Castle. Yes, Trey, this is a new playthrough. This is actually the return ending playthrough. I'm trying to get that secret ending. I'm working on the platinum. I actually gave up on my NG plus 3 character because, golly, those farming for those upgrade mats and all, it's just... I've gotten every ending except for the return, so I'm just kind of doing like a little casual playthrough of like tips and strategies that work for me. That's basically what it is. He teaches about dragon's heritage, and the blood runs through our veins. And then we got a new left arm. He tells us we have our prosthetic tool.
いいき
Alright.
お前さんこの荒れ寺には寺を出て右妙な気が合う
Alright. There we go. So there you are. I recommend you coming back behind the dilapidated temple here and picking up this coin post. That'll give you a little boost as far as the money goes. Coin posters are good. You want to stock up on as many of those as you can, because those, anytime you die, you lose money. So if you have a lot of coin posters, you can they'll never go away. So, alright, so we're gonna talk to this dude over here, Hamby the Undying, and he's a very important NPC.
見ぬ顔だな。そこもと名は。名乗られぬか。だが腕ある忍びとお見受けした。忍びの技なら。そこもとよ。ぜひそれがしと立ち。
We can go ahead and jack this dude up. Don't even give him a chance. Just go ahead and rail on him, and you'll find that he is actually corrupted. He can't die.
やはり死なぬわな。
But anyway, basically what he is there for is he is there to help you train and get used to the combat of this game, and it's really nice to have him here.
それがしよう。お主はなんだ。死なず。あるいは死ねん。そこもと。
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and skip all of that and tell you that what you want to do is you want to accept.
よし、刀。
And you can do all kinds of training. You can do attacks, you can do deflects, you can do step dodges, any of this stuff right here. And he requires you to do it 3 times perfectly before you can move on. And then once you unlock different skills like the Mercury counter and those kind of skills, he will unlock a training regimen for you to practice that skill as well. And you don't have to worry about dying. You know, you basically won't take any damage. It's just a nice, relaxing way to kind of grasp the game's combat. Alright, now with that being said, he is extremely easy compared to majority of the enemies that you're going to fight. He doesn't swing quite as fast, and he's a little more telegraphed. But the best advice I can give you is to just basically just get into the world and practice. Alright, so he's there for those that are having some difficulty. So yeah, definitely useful. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and rest. These function as bonfires, and when we rest, there's an NPC up here, a new one, and we're going to talk to her.
誠に息を吹き返したのですね。流因の力、この目でしかと見ることになると。
So Travelin, how you been doing on your playthroughs, man?
エマと言います。猿お方に仕えるクスシです。
Okay, so she is the one that functions as our, we'll have to get healing gourds, gourd seeds, and to replenish our healing gourd. So, alright, and then we're gonna, she wants to see our face. As we can see, we have the white ash on our face. I guess that's a mark of the dragon.
The
only tip I can think of is if you can pull off the lightning reversal when he does that lightning, just jump and hit R1 as soon as you can. And bam, and you'll shoot it right back at him and it'll stun lock him for a little while. But the main thing I can do is dodge and deflect as much as you can. Do the side dodge, attack, side dodge, attack, and then jump and shoot the lightning back at him. In fact, when you see him start to reel back his lightning, and as soon as he lets go wham, and it's talking about as soon as you jump, hit R1 as fast as you can, and you'll be able to shoot it back at him, and it does a ton of damage. But yeah, just basically be aggressive. Deflect, attack, deflect, attack, deflect, attack. Jump over the unblockable, do the Mercury counter when he does the thrust, and you should have him down in no time, man. Definitely should have him done. Alright, so here we are with our new little grappling hook, and we are going to get started. Now, there are multiple ways to approach scenarios in Sekiro. Mainly, I like to try to do stealth as much as possible. I've always been a stealth fan of games. So, you can see the castle up ahead. And, so yeah. Oh, where am I going? Okay. You can bounce in between grapple points in midair, which is nice. Alright, so now you can do fast travel, which is really cool. Alright, so first things first, we want to kind of get an idea of where we are. We got an enemy down there. We're just going to drop down here. This is a nice little stealth blow. Okay, you can hold the square button for the pickup loot. I'm gonna head back up here to I'm gonna try to pick up as many items as I can. I see an enemy over here. Sneak behind him. Yeah, you want to try to thin out as many of these enemies as you can. You don't want to fight. I mean, I know these guys are pretty easy to overwhelm, but you want to try to get in the habit of using stealth as much as possible. Let's see, I missed the stealth right there, but it's whatever. Now, ceramic shards are really nice. You can use them to draw enemies' attention. They function as pebbles from Bloodborne. So, okay, I'm gonna try to get a layout. Okay, we got an enemy over here. The only negative that I have about the stealth in this game is it's really loud. It's like boom every time you do a stealth attack. But, I mean, that's just a game mechanic, I guess. Alright, again, you can hide in the grass and take out these enemies. I have actually never used those blue sugars, man. Okay, I know there's a couple more guys up here. Now, the one I'm gonna take out is this one right here. You can even do it from the side there. And there you go. Yeah, if you can stealth through an area, definitely do it, man, because it's just stress-free, you know. You don't have to really worry about, you know, guys, you know, deflecting your attacks, you taking damage. You know, it's just nice and relaxing to be able to go out there and just slaughter everything. Relative ease. We got the biggest rooster in the world here. World record rooster. You can see down there we have our first mini boss, or you know, second mini boss if you count the dude in the tutorial. So we're gonna fight him in a minute. First, we've got some more enemies to take care of. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to unlock the idol here. And pick up this, you get your first shinobi prosthetic here, the shuriken wheel. And I'm gonna show you why this bad boy is very useful. Because it shreds, man. Freaking hate dodge. Alright, so anyway, yeah. You don't want those guys to gang up on you. Alright, now here's a little secret here that you can use. It's really nice. If I can find it. Oh wait, did I drop down to? Yep. It's up here. There it is. So yeah, you can basically skip the entirety of that boss encounter if you want. Just come this way. And those things right there are really useful if you want to just restore one of your restorative nodes, so to speak. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this item now, so we don't have to do it later. Now these guys right here is what I use a lot of. I use these because they basically suppress your sound and presence, and it's really good for stealthing and killing enemies. So highly recommend that you use that. Alright, so rather than going that way, we're actually just gonna go back to the dilapidated temple and fit in our new prosthetic. I hope you get him, Trey. And when you do, man, post that video, man. I want to see it, dude. I want to see you whooping his behind. But yeah, definitely be aggressive on that dude. Don't play passive. Get in his grill, man. Deflect and counterattack, and stay on his tail, man. Like as aggressive as you possibly can.
手に入れた。任務か。おう。忍び騎手は騎馬じゃと言うたが、任務を仕込むことで、その騎馬は形を変えることができるようになる。敵立てならば打ち込む。
Okay, so it kind of gives you an idea of what you're going to be able to use. So let's go ahead and fit this bad boy in because this is a very, very, very good prosthetic.
So it's...
Okay, we got that. More tutorials. Alright, so we can cycle between them with the and we get some emblems. Spirit emblems are what you need to be able to use it. So let's go ahead and head over back to where we were, gate path. Let's take on our first real mini boss of the game. And I'm going to show you the easy way of defeating him. He's not overly tough, but he can be tricky for new players. He killed me a couple times before I realized what I needed to do to beat him. But the main thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and get rid of one of his health bars. We'll go ahead and do that. Kill this doofus and just basically stay on him. Oh, I thought I dodged that, but I guess I didn't. Go ahead and heal because you don't want to make a mistake. You want to jump over and die. As you can see, his posture meter builds up pretty fast. Make sure you don't let him. Oh, we didn't get the jumping. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, you want to stay as aggressive as you possibly can on that guy. Alright, so we get our first prayer bead. Prayer beads are what you need to increase your health and posture. And you get prayer beads by killing all of the mini bosses in the game. And now there are some prayer beads that are throughout the world that you're gonna have to pick up as well. So, but we will try our best. And we get a gourd seed, so that's nice. Okay, and as you can see, he basically gave us 10 spirit emblems, so that's really nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and scope out this net area. Now, this net area is kind of nasty because you have a lot of enemies here. And there are multiple ways to do it. You can run in, gun blazing, and try to kill everybody at once, or you can try to take it slow and death as much as you can. And that's what we're gonna do. The first thing we want to do is take out the guy that's in that building straight ahead. He is a rifleman. But before we do that, let's go down here and take out one of these guys. Make sure that we have. Okay, make sure those guys aren't coming up. Oh, yep, they're coming upstairs. You can hug the wall here. Now, this is where your ceramic shard can come in handy. You can basically get their attention, and some enemies will walk and kind of investigate where that came from, and you can get a behind cover death blow. But apparently the ranged enemies don't do that. So anyway, so let's go ahead and take this guy out. Okay. Hey, how you doing, buddy? This is my return ending playthrough. Okay. I am going to try to get the return ending here. Go ahead and kill this guy. We've got an investigator here. And we're going to get, I don't want him to, now he's gonna come over here and investigate. So that's good. We got him away from the other guys, so we can actually go and take care of the guy that he just left. Okay, we let that guy investigate. We'll come over here and take over, kill this NPC. Man. Alright, now there is a enemy over here that we need to take care of. I don't see him. As you can see, you can thin out as much as you possibly can. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there he is. I knew he was around here somewhere. Yeah, those guys right there are not meant to be trifled with until you basically cleared out all the enemies. Okay, so they are now on alert. So we want to come up here and get a high vantage point so that we can kind of get a feel for where we're at right now. Now we can go ahead and take care of this guy. Okay. I'm trying to get them a little bit more distance. Yeah, it's... Yep, so there you go. Can I jump kill this guy? Alright, we'll go ahead and take care of this guy. More ceramic shards, baby, gotta have them. I took care of this guy first just because he's a lot harder to deal with than this guy. Okay, and that's pretty much what you do. You just take it nice and slow. Alright, now let's see if there's any items we didn't pick up. Okay, I don't see anything here. Tell you, once you speed run through the game, you kind of forget where everything is, you know? Okay, I don't see anything there. My favorite combat skill would I really like the Shadow Rush mixed with the Ichimongi. The Ichimongi, especially when you get the double Ichimongi, is really good. The only problem with the Ichimongi that I found is it leaves you wide open. So it's very situational, but the Shadow Rush is really nice. I love Shadow Rush. It's freaking awesome. Alright, so talk to this old lady because she's fixing to give us a really important item. Alright, I'm not your son. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so she tells us that we need to go back to the dilapidated temple and use the bell charm at the statue, Buddha statue, which we're about to do here in shortly. And as you can see, we got more roosters over here, or more chickens. These guys are not to be trifled with, man. I know they don't look like much, but they do an absurd amount of damage. So you have to be really careful with those guys. Okay, we've already met the mother and she gave us the bell, so we're going to be using that, so awesome. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take care of this guy first. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to run back because there's an enemy over here with a cannon, and that guy can really mess your world up. Alright, so up here, you have your very first merchant. And I actually missed this guy the first time I came through this area. But he sells a really good prosthetic, and that is Robert's firecrackers, which we're going to buy here shortly. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our coin purses to buy it. And we have enough. Yeah, the firecrackers are exceptionally well. I love them. And they're going to really come in handy later. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take out the guy with the cannon. So we're going to do that. We're just going to drop down here and basically go around and grapple. We're going to take it nice and slow. Get up behind this guy and kill him. And he drops us some black gunpowder. Now let me show you what the shuriken does. It does a really good job of doing some solid damage. But once you upgrade it, you can actually kill enemies through their block. But we don't have that upgrade yet. I'll go ahead and shoot. So yeah, these guys are really good to practice your deflect timing on. So that's really good. Alright, so is there an item over here? No? Okay. Alright, we're gonna move on up to the nut area. Trying to see if I've missed anything, but I haven't, so. They're all really good against roosters. And we come up with our second merchant.
Yeah? 見覚えのある顔だ。ああ、忍びの旦那だ。
Okay, and he's gonna talk about that night, which we don't know about yet. We don't remember.
その後それが全そこそれがどうです。
Alright, so we're gonna put.
旦那。
You do want to do this. I know it's kind of.
あっしらは平田はご存知のとけどその旦足が ああ、今も。ねえ、お題さえいただ、ぜひ。
We're gonna do this.
情報を買おう。
お買い上げ。
Now, I
ありが
know
とうご
that
ざいます。
it's kind of arbitrary to pay for something that we really didn't really need to know, but that will actually unlock him to be able to buy stuff. So we're gonna do that.
足、平田、棒、手なず。
Alright, so what he's doing is he's giving us an insight on the next prosthetic that we're gonna definitely need to get.
これも平田のものだ。カメラ機の
クロ様、
エマ殿、平田から逃れてきたもの、他には。
もうほとんど残っておりません。
そうですか。すまぬ、入院の平田。
Okay. Alright, so let's unlock this idol up here. Because we will be coming back later. There's somewhere we gotta go first. Because as you can see up there very faintly is our net mini boss. But in order to fight him, we're gonna need something that will help make the fight with him much easier. So yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he's one of the tougher mini bosses, especially because you fight him so early, you know, in your playthrough. But he is exceptionally tough. So I'm all for, you know, making it easier. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the dilapidated temple. We're gonna talk to a couple of NPCs, and then we're gonna proceed to a secret area. Alrighty.
お主と
はい、
お主と九郎様の幻を見た。
幻。
Hey Eric, you may have to help me out with the return
今は
ending
どこにいる？
and kind of give me some pointers, because I've heard it's really tricky.
囚われとなっておいでです。ですが、城の門は閉じられています。
そうか。
狼殿。
Okay, so let's go ahead and give her our very first gourd seed, the one that we got from the general.
それをこちらに。
Now we can use 2 healing gourds.
妙、貢献、それ、
そう。
氷太薬水。
Okay, see if
死
she has
体は
any.
あなたの体は世の断りから外れているようです。返事あれば私のところへ来てください。
Okay.
分かった。
死体はまだ
Alright.
おや、
ああ、この鈴だろう。仏に備えろと。
あなたに言うならば武士仏。
Alright, so now she's telling us that we need to go talk to this dude. But before we do that, let's go ahead and unlock the firecracker.
お前さ、ちょっと取っておく。
So now he's going to give us the shinobi tech
忍びの
so that we can unlock shinobi skills.
戦う。
I'm not exactly sure what triggers it. I want to say it's when you start killing people with your
その
shinobi prosthetics.
お前の鈴そこま
So we gotta go to that statue over there, but first we're gonna unlock the firecracker. This is nice. Oh man, it's great.
基盤性の
Alright, so let's go ahead and head to this area. Okay, pretty cool. And it's gonna tell us that the bell's gonna speak to us. And be sure to wake up into a different time. 3 years ago. What could this be? What could this be? Okay, so now we can unlock skills. Alright, so the first skill we're definitely going to unlock is the Mercury counter. So as soon as we get another skill point, we're definitely unlocking that, because that is going to be hands down one of the most important skills that we're going to have. So, alrighty, so now we are at the Harada date. The time is 3 years ago, so we've done some time travel. And this is, Wolf doesn't really remember this happening, so he's kind of at a loss for words right now. I don't know if there's an item up here. Nope. Fist full of ash. That's a really important item too. Hey bud, wasn't you the one that hit us in the back? Okay. Alright, so now he's understanding. Uh-oh, this is the past. What's going on here? Alright, we could pick up this item here. That's a good, dowsing powder is really good for when you got the burn status, and these guys will actually swing the torches and flip bone on you, so you definitely want to have some dowsing powder on hand. But you can overwhelm these guys, fairly simple. Now, you can do a charged R1, and that's a nice little thrust attack. Again, yeah, so as you can see, the shuriken will one-shot the animals in this game. Yeah, I recommend keeping your distance and just thrusting those guys with your charged R1, because they can inflict the burn status on you, and it does some pretty hefty damage for them to be just, you know, general moots. Okay, we'll go down here, we'll kill this dog here, we'll let that guy explore. We're gonna sneak up behind him for a little death killer. Being a sneaky shinobi, baby. Okay, sneaky shinobi. Now those are really good for farming possession balloons, because it increases your drop rate. Alright, so we're gonna go swim over here and figure out what is going on in this lake.
Moshi. O nushi, koi no uroko o shiran kai. Kira kira hikaru. Sore.
Okay. So right now we can't buy anything, but he does sell some pretty good stuff. Floating passage text is really good. The mass fragment is really what you want, and the red gold are pretty good too. So he sells some really good stuff. So we gotta kill those little fish right there. They're swimming in the lake. And I think there's about 5 of them over here. I'm not sure, but we're gonna take out this one first. Go ahead and get a easy carp scale. Then we'll come over here. There is one that swims down toward the deep end that can be hard to get, but we're not gonna worry about that one right now. We're gonna come over here and get the one over here by the bridge. If you lock onto them and do a dash, you can thrust. And that's actually really good for closing distance and killing those guys before they decide to swim away. Yep, nice. So now we've already gotten 3. And I know there's 2 more swimming around somewhere. One, we probably won't be able to get until later in the game. But we can try to get this one that kind of swims to the surface a little bit here. See if we can find him. Okay, I don't see him. I'm gonna have to wait for him. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, he in my opinion is one of the reasons why I would recommend playing this game with the Japanese voice acting, only because his English voice acting is absolutely atrocious. Like atrocious. It sounds really hilarious. It's like, hey you there. I mean, it's like, it's almost cringeworthy, man. It's pretty bad. Okay, so there he is. So let's see if we can do a jump attack on him. Let's wait till he swims closer. And... come on! Thought I had him. Shoot. Oh well. We're not gonna worry about it too much. There's some more over here that we can try to find that's swimming kind of toward the deep end. But, no, we're not worried about it right now. But anyway, yeah, you can come up here, you can, you know, find caught scales and sell them and do all that. So he does sell some really good items. But what we are going to do is we're proceeding forward into the Harada estate. Alrighty. Now, this is a kind of a nasty area. And the only reason it's nasty is because of the ranged enemies. But this is the way I've always done it, and it makes it really simple. And the game kind of wants you to do it this way as well. Come on over here, buddy. As you can see, these guys swing those torches super fast. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get him out of the way. You can creep behind him. Alright. Get some sugar. Gotta have that sugar, baby. Go ahead and kill the doofus. Alright. These guys are deadly accurate with those bows, man. Alright. Okay, so these guys drop oil. And oil is very, very, very important. Right now we got 3. We're going to need quite a bit. So we're going to be farming this area a little bit to get some oil for the ogre. Now I want to show you another reason why the shuriken's really good. Because you can kill these guys and... Yep. Man, I got stuck on some... Okay, you are invincible. Those guys have a lot of poise. So you definitely want to watch these guys. But once you deflect, it knocks them over. So they do a lot of damage with their axes, but they are easy to deflect and counterattack. Alright. I think this video may be my longest, but I'm going to try to keep these videos as short as possible. Okay, I don't see any items over here. Okay, now this net area is kind of nasty. The main reason why is because of those dogs. Go ahead and get that out of the way. And the archers saw me. Tell you what, them archers, man, they got snake eyes, man. They shoot them like daggum freaking machine guns, man. Yep, so he tried, but he couldn't get it. Go ahead and kill this guy. That was his last ever drink that he was ever going to drink. Alright, go ahead and kill these dogs. Because they can definitely make your life miserable. Again, like I keep a distance. We got an enemy behind us. Make sure you watch your surroundings. So yeah, those guys you could definitely counterattack. Alright, I believe there's another dog or something. Yep, right over here. I knew he was. I knew there was another dog over here. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and loot this place. That's another nice little balloon there that's gonna help. More dowsing powder. And lo and behold, boom! The number one thing we're gonna need to proceed is the flame bell. This thing right here is amazing. Especially for the next mini boss. So we're definitely gonna be using that in a minute. For sure. Alright, we got another enemy over here. Hey, I didn't even see him. I went ahead and killed him. Okay. Alright. So let's proceed and unlock a shortcut that we will be using when we come back. Oh, hey buddy, I didn't even see you. So yeah, these guys, they can't hang, man. Once you overwhelm them, you can pretty much kill them.
奴らをさんの
So he's telling us that we need to go and pick up another prosthetic tool that would be very, very, very useful. Which is right over here. Ooh. Dude trying to parry, man. You see that? He's trying to do the old hand parry. Oh, chickens. Uh-oh, that's not good. How come a chicken don't attack these guys? Why are they attacking me? Oh, freaking chickens. Good lord, how many more chickens are there? Freaking chicken, dude. Kill those guys. Lordy. Okay, so now that we have done all that, let's go ahead and unlock this, open this, thing and get the axe, which is really come in handy in a minute as well. Everything in this game is going to come in handy at one point, I promise. Alright, I think we've killed all of the chickens. I'll go ahead and loot this place now. Oh, we didn't kill all the chickens. Ooh, be careful now. When they get the squawking, they get the hurting. They get mad about the fact that we always eat them at KFC, Kentucky Fried. Okay. Alrighty. I love the mud on my uniform. I think that's a really nice visual effect. That's kinda cool. Ooh, forgot that. Alright guys, here comes. Alright, so this is gonna be the, I really need to, farm some oil, so we're gonna need to get some oil. Oh. Oh my god, dude. This is not good, dude. Heal! So yeah, don't do this the way I just did. Freaking arrow dude, man. Oh, so I just got part two broken. Ah! Gee, this guy's destroying me right now. Daggum. So you put up a fight, so I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I didn't get a lick of oil there. Shoot. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a pellet. Okay, still ain't getting no oil. Oh well. Shoot, I really needed the oil. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. How much do we have? Let's go ahead and, okay, we got 7. We should be good. That should be enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the dilapidated temple and equip our flame bow. Let's take on this ogre. This might be my first death, guys, because this ogre's not playing around. He is definitely not playing around. That's for sure. Alright. Does she have anything different to say? Okay. Alright, so we've unlocked all of her dialogue. Now let's talk to the sculptor. So he had something different to say and talking about the Harada estate. Okay, loaded axe and flame vent. Sweet. Okay, so now he's giving us our net skill tree that we need to use. Okay, go ahead and equip the flame vent and oil. Alright boys, let's do this. Take on this freaking mini boss. Oh, let's go ahead and acquire the Mercury counter. The next one we want to do is the whirlwind slash, because what that does is that unlocks this right here. Definitely use it. You definitely want to unlock this as soon as you can. So now we have the whirlwind slash. We're going to equip that. Alright, let's do this. So now let's go to the stairway path. Now, this ogre can be stealth. And I'm going to try my best to stealth this guy. I've never done it before. I know it can be done, and we're going to definitely give it a shot and see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and kill these guys. And these guys will tell us that we need fire. Go ahead and kill this doofus. Go ahead and kill that. Okay. Now we'll go pick up his item. Alright, so. Alright, first thing you want to do is you want to run past this ogre dude. And kill this doofus. And one shot this guy. Okay. Now you can get over here. Main thing you want to do is you want to wait till the music stops. Freaking walking. So he doesn't see me right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for him to walk back up the stairs. Pop a pellet just in case. Alright. Freaking A, man. We got it, boys. Let's go ahead and hit him with a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's it. That's all you got, man. We'll oil him up again. So as you can see, it does a butt ton of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time, again. Again, as you can see, I'm really being careful about what I do with this guy because he has some really fast grab attack that we want to watch out for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back away. We're gonna oil him up again. This should finish him off. And easy peasy. Okay, so I have played this game multiple NGs, and that is hands down the smoothest and easiest chained ogre kill I've ever had, man. So, wow. So, the way I just did that, that's how you do it. That's how you kill that old, you know, big ass bastard. That's how you kill him. That was smooth. That was smooth. Okay. Alright, now we get our nightjar binocular. I really wish I could throw my shuriken and hit that enemy right over there. But as you can see, we've got another mini boss waiting right behind him. Okay, so this next area is a little bit nasty. So there's multiple ways to approach it. You can hide in the bushes and get this first guy. Okay, we don't need these anymore. Okay, I will need the firecracker though. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically get this guy to come in the building so that we can we can stealth him from the corner, or we can just basically draw him in here and fight him in here. Come on, brother. Okay, I probably should have waited for the Alright, we're gonna try to get this guy over here, this gunman. Again, like I said, there are multiple ways to do this. You wanna move. I'm gonna wait for that enemy to go around him and go to the other side before I do anything. And draw him over here. Alright, we'll go ahead and kill this guy. Alright, go ahead and kill that guy. And kill this loudmouth. Kill this guy. Alright, so we have, I think, successfully killed all the enemies here. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna let him kind of go back to what he was, doing. Because I would like to fight him with only one health bar if I can. He's not overly tough, but he can really mess us up, especially with low vitality and posture. Okay, I'm just gonna let him do his thing. Come on, brother. I love his design, though. I wish we could wear that. That looks flippin' sweet. Alright, go ahead and throw the firecrackers. And get 1, 2. Alright, so he does 3 hits. I tell you, once you, Oh. Yeah, don't let him... Oh, so he does counter attacks as well. I'm gonna heal. Oh, that's the Mercury counter thrust. So there we go. That didn't go as smooth as I wanted it to, but hey, we're alive. That's all that matters. That's a farm shot game for you. Sometimes it's just not gonna go as smooth. That fight, in all honesty, to me is easier than the Chained Ogre, but Chained Ogre fight went a lot more smoother for us than that one did. So. Okay, Divine Confetti. Okay, so I'm going to show you an enemy that's extremely tough right now that we're not going to actually fight, but I am going to unlock a shortcut to fight him later. To do the jump and ledge grab, you can just hold the square button and you should be able to grab it pretty easily. Okay, some more sugar. Can never have too much sugar, man. Alright, so in this cave is one of the tougher mini-bosses in the game, only because of just the mechanics of it, it's just, he slows you down, he inflicts terror, which is basically like Frenzy from Bloodborne. It's just bad, man. But anyway, there he is. He's not a fun fight. So what we are going to do is we're going to actually come up here and unlock a shortcut. Well. I went the wrong way, guys. Shortcut's over here. My bad. It's this way. There's no items here, are there? No. Okay. These guys are really good for replenishing your HP with death blows. You can kill those guys pretty fast. Okay, we don't want to be careful and don't get poisoned. Okay. Okay. More antidote powder and divine grass. Divine Grass is basically Divine Blessing from Dark Souls. It replenishes your entire HP and cures all of the elements. So that's really nice. So anyway, yeah, so basically when you go to fight Headless, you just go to the get Stairway Idol and go down the shortcut and then bam, you're right there. No enemies to fight, no perilous jumps. Pretty easy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unlock this net title, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. An hour and 20 minutes is a fairly long video. I'm gonna try to keep all of my videos around anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour. And yeah, I really hope this has been a very, you know, entertaining yet helpful first episode. I'm having a lot of fun, you know, taking my time with the game. This game's amazing. One of my favorites. Just freaking love this game. Okay, I do have enough of that. Okay, we're definitely going to want to unlock this as soon as possible because there's a really important skill right here that we need. Alright guys, this is Crestfallen Bros saying thank y'all for watching, love y'all, and y'all take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one.